Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If this isn't your first time here, if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you hit the subscribe button and stick around. My name is Tiffany. Today's video, since I don't got no makeup on, y'all already know we finna do some makeup. And the soft glam trend was floating around Instagram, floating around Twitter, floating around YouTube. And guess what? Your girl finna come on here and drop some soft glam Valentine's Day fire. I cannot believe that Valentine's Day is in about 2 weeks. That is so crazy because last year, I swear, January went by so slow. Like, I kid you not, it was January for 3 months, but this year January went by so fast. It might be because I've been super busy with the kids, but whatever the case may be, I'm filming this on the 27th of January. What? And I think by the time it goes up, it's going to be like the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of February. So that's just something in its own. I am baffled by what is going on in 2020. But it's fine because we're here, we cute, and we finna get it together. So if you guys are interested in seeing a bomb soft glam Valentine's Day look, because it ain't never too early to start thinking about what you finna look like for your boo or whoever you going out on Valentine's Day with, then just stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna start by spraying some of this iconic London Prep Set and Glow spray on just to get my skin like refresh and all that. I haven't put makeup on my face all week, partially because, no, all the way because I have been doing my hair, and it took me literally, I started on Monday, like parting and sectioning off my hair, and then I just finished either yesterday or the day before yesterday, I think, on Saturday. I think I just finished on Saturday, so that's a whole thing, a whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. You already know what's new. I need to stop using it though, and maybe like refrain from using it until my no buy. But I'll be using my Vanish Stick from Hourglass in the shade Sable. I feel like I haven't used this in a while. Like, have I? I don't know. Y'all can tell me, but I don't think I have. I think I've been using, I haven't been using nothing really. I haven't been really doing my makeup, but I've been doing better filming, and I'm proud of myself because I don't know. After the baby, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna get into gear, which I have recorded more than I did like towards those last 2 weeks, 3-ish weeks of me being pregnant. But me trying to do my hair really it put me in a funk because it took so long. Like, because I would keep stopping because obviously during the day Brian's at work, so it's just me in the house with the kids, and it's hard trying to do anything with 2 little kids in the house. All right, so I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Cinnamon, and I'm gonna put some of this on my cheekbone, top of my cheekbone. I feel like the last time I did my makeup, I put this on after I put on my foundation, and I loved it so much. It looks so good. So I'm gonna start doing that anyway. And this is soft glam. I'm not gonna put like no highlighter on. I don't plan on it after I actually finish my makeup. So, well, not finished, because obviously highlighter will be me finishing my makeup. But after I get to that point when it's time to put on highlighter, I don't plan on putting any on. So this looked really good to me. I really liked how it looked. All right, so y'all, I'm obviously back. My eyebrows are prospering, okay? I used my Benefit Precisely My Brow. I figured doing my brows here would take way too long, but I think I have officially perfected how I like my brows, and not because I go to get them arched, because I don't go get them arched. I just clean them up myself now. So I think I have perfected the shape that I like. I have ended up plucking some of the side of my brow off on this side because for some reason this one grows out further than this one does, but it's not important. We're gonna move on. So I'm gonna take my NARS, what is this called? Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Almond for my concealer today, because it's not super bright, but I think I'm going to use some to brighten up a little bit. I'm just using my, I'm about to say Real Techniques. That is not what this is. What sponge is this? My e.l.f. sponge, the little one that has like the, I'm about to say curve, the little slant on the bottom of it. That is just what I'm using to blend out my concealer. This sponge is bomb. It is my second favorite sponge. Actually, I don't even want to say it's my second favorite. I want to say this is tied with my beauty blender to be my favorite. So that's just that on that. And I am just blending out the bottom of my concealer first, so I don't take too much right up under my eye, especially because I'm going to be using another concealer and I don't want this to get too cakey. It looks hella gloomy outside. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in 45 to brighten up. As you can see, this is pretty light. Can y'all see that? It's pretty light, so I'm just going to use this to brighten up a little bit. And then put it down my nose too. Should I put some on my eye? I'll just carry the excess from under my eye onto my eyelid because I'm going to also use this to prime my eye for eyeshadow. I don't know if y'all can see, but I have like natural like creases under my eye anyway, so if something doesn't crease past those little creases that I have, those natural creases like under there, then it doesn't really bother me. But that just creases up all the time because that's just how the bottom of my eye is. It's not really an issue, and it's not like it be crusty or nothing. But I just had to say that because I don't know if y'all can tell, but like I know that I have those little, or would they be considered fine lines? Whatever they're considered, I already have them under my eye, so it's not, if y'all see them, that's not the concealer creasing on me, that's just the natural situation my eyes got going on. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder. This is just a regular translucent one. I haven't used this in forever. Like, I honestly forgot I had it, not because it's a bad powder, but I don't know, I just have a lot of powder. I know at one point I had no powder, but now I have a lot of powder. So I'm going to just sauce set this with a brush, and this is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH07 brush. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do the rest of my face right now, if I want to do my eyes right now, but I feel like I'm leaning more towards my eyes, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to be using the Morphe 35M palette. I held it up as if y'all can see inside. This is a 35M palette. She has not been used in a long time, but she's still a keeper. So I'm going to use this today for my soft glam situation. Morphe be trying to clap back sometimes, so I'm gonna put some powder right under my eye. Alright, for once I actually laid my brushes out so I don't have to be fiddling around with them on camera and trying to edit all that out. I ain't got time, so I laid all my brushes out that I plan on using right here, so we Gucci. I'm going to take this shade right here, and that is the color Sweet Beets, because I feel like that's a good enough color. If it's too dark, I'll switch. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is a Morphe M504. This will probably be way darker if I used a less fluffy brush, but this is actually perfect with this big blending brush. Okay, then I'm going to take this shade right here. That is a little deeper than the first shade I used, and that is the shade FOTD. I think that means Face of the Day. I could also be making that up. I don't know what I be talking about, but that's the shade I'm using just to deepen it up a little bit. And this is a Morphe M513. So I feel like the white brushes, I don't know if this is all white brushes because I only have white hair brushes from Morphe, but I feel like the white brushes give a little bit more color payoff, but the white brushes also shed. So, I mean, that is something to be wary of, and white brushes also stain way easier. So, I mean, just keep that in mind if you guys were wondering. Nobody asked, but I told y'all anyway. Okay, so I'm not adding any more product on this first brush that I'm using. I'm just trying to go around the edges to make sure everything is diffused and nothing is harsh or like jumping out at you real angry like. So I don't want to cut my crease, but I am going to put a little bit of concealer on my lid. I think I want to do a cream lid today. I'm lying. I'm probably not going to do a cream lid today. I think I want to put this Artist Couture. What is this? What is this? Diamond Glow Powder and Sugar Daddy. I think I want to use this on my eye, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I might just keep this matte, but we will see. So I'm just going to add some of that. So I'm not cutting my crease. I don't want anything to be harsh, so I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to go back with the first brush that I used, and this is the M504 once again, and just go around the edges to make sure everything is diffused and nothing is looking harsh. And then take that second brush again, add in no more product. All right, I found the perfect color. So this is the Kristen Dominique Berries and Cream palette, and I'm going to take this shade on the end, and that is the shade Soft and Sweet, and I'm going to use that on my lid. Okay, I love how this looks. I want to do a liner, but not a black liner for sure, because then I think a black liner would be too harsh with this. So I'm going to take this Hank and Henry liner and slick with it, and I believe this is black. This is not brown. That escalated very quickly, but that was black and also dried out because it's a felt tip. So we're gonna move on, and I'm going to use my NYX matte liquid liner. This is black, but I'm going to go over it with a shadow. So I need a little mirror, a little compact. Black liner is so dark. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take the first shade, no, the second shade I used, and put that over top of this black, so that way it's not super dark and super intimidating. Okay, so for my under, I'm going to take this Steve Laurent liner. This is in the shade Uptown. This is going to be pretty nude on me, so that is why I'm using it. Okay, that didn't do what I needed it to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. That is not what I'm looking for. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Rust. It's just a burgundy shade. I feel like this will do, you know, what I needed to do because I don't have a nude. So I'm just gonna line the bottom of my eye. Okay, yeah, that looks perfect. I would have used my Urban Decay one, but that's a little bit darker than this, and I don't want anything too dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that first color I put in my crease basically and just buff this out a little bit. So I'm not trying to make it super smoky. I'm just trying to make it show up. That is all I'm gonna be doing with the eyes, aside from lashes. So I'll put those on momentarily, but let me dust this powder off. I'm gonna put some powder right down the center of my nose just to really make this pop, like just like that exact sound. That is what I'm going for in my life. So I'm not gonna use highlighter today on top of my foundation or anything. I feel like I said that, but I am going to go ahead and bronze. So let me just get my freaking brush. Okay, I'm looking real bright right now. I think it's just my lights. I don't look this bright in person, so just bear with me. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty bronzer, so I'm not contouring. I'm strictly bronzing just to add a little bit of warmth back to my face. Yep, just like that. But you can still kind of see like that highlighter that I put on with my foundation. So That is great. That is exactly what I wanted. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, the number 1. It came in a set, so that's why it's number 1. I have no idea what the set was, but if I ever figure it out, I will let you guys know, but I really do not know. So I'm gonna be taking this bronzer and contouring my nose a little bit. So I'm just going to start at the head of my brow and then go down the side of my nose. Loving that, loving myself, looking good, feeling good, feeling great. So for blush, I'm going to be taking this Milani Rose Dior blush. It has shimmer in it, so this is their baked powder blush. Their baked powder blushes have shimmer in them, so that is why I'm using this, because I'm not using any highlighter. So since I'm not using any highlighter, I can get away with having a blush that has some shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Iconic London setting spray again. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my ABH brow gel, and this is in medium brown, because I did just spray my face and mess up my brow a little bit. So I'm just going to use this to make sure they're filled back in. Yes, look at that, brows on 1000, honey. All right, so I think I'm going to use, do I use natural lashes? Yes, I'll use natural lashes. So I'm going to take these little lashes that came in my box of charm like 2 months ago, and these are the style CEO. Okay, so I went ahead and popped my lashes on, and they look really good. This one looks a little bit thicker on the end than this one, but I'm a deal with it. I don't know what it is, but push come to shove, I will add a little bit of darker liner just to make it look a little bit thicker than it is, because this one looks really thick on the edge. And yeah, whatever, not important. So I'm going to do the lips now, because I was going to do it off camera and then come and tell you guys what I use, but I was like, I'm going to do better with my life. I'm just going to do it on camera so you guys can see me. So I'm going to use the NYX liner in Sandstorm, because I'm using, I'm not really sure why I thought this was a darker lip liner, because, well, one, probably because it looks darker on the actual pencil, but geez Louise. Okay, let me try again. I'm gonna use the NYX, well, that was NYX too, the other NYX lip liner that I have, and this is in brown. So okay, yeah, this is what I need, because it's not super dark, but it's just dark enough so that way you're gonna see the definition from my lipstick to where my lips stop. Yep, there it is. This is a Balm brown lip liner for anybody that's like my complexion, maybe a little bit darker and maybe a little bit lighter, for like a just soft neutral brown. This is truly it. I truly am a masterpiece right now. So I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipstick in thick, okay, that's what it's called, and this is the shade, so it's kind of like a pinkish, it's not kind of pink, it's very pink. That looks fire though. This looks really good. I didn't even put that much on. That's perfect. Should I put on lip gloss to gloss or not to gloss? I don't know. I don't know. This looks really, really pretty on its own. Ooh. I'm a gloss. I'm going to use the Artist Couture gloss in Foreplay. Oh wow, I forgot that was loose. I'm going to use it in Foreplay. Put some on my lips. And then blend it with my finger. That's really pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit so y'all can really see what I'm working with, what I got going on. Okay, so zoomed out, looking at myself, I look fire. Okay, this is a perfect neutral soft look. If you're like my complexion or even darker, probably even a little lighter, this is probably a perfect soft glam look for you. If you're lighter than me, like light skin, like on the way lighter end of the spectrum, these colors will probably be way darker on you, so they'll probably pop more and it wouldn't really be a soft look, more so as it would just look like you're doing a burgundy look. But for my complexion, us round brown sisters, this is bomb. I love how this turned out, and I like that I kept it matte on the eyes and pretty much on the face. My face is pretty much matte. The highlight that you see is from the blush. I love how this all came out, and my hair, if I do say so myself, is looking fire. So shout out to me, I killed that. But if you're going out on Valentine's Day, I think this might be a banger for you. Like, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this might be a banger. I think I may or may not wear this myself when I go out with my boo on the weekend before Valentine's Day, because my mom gonna watch the kids that weekend. We ain't got no babysitter no other time. So this is fire. But this video, that's really, I mean, besides if you love this look and you loved how this video turned out because of your girl, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite part of this is, and if you are doing soft glam or you going all out for Valentine's Day, I would like to know. I'd love to see it. And subscribe if you have not already. But that's all I gotta say. So like I always tell you guys, I'm your girl Tiffany. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.